Hi everyone, in this video we'll be going through the step-by-step installation process for the Java Standard Edition, also known as Java SE. It is sometimes referred to as the Java SE Development Kit or JDK. Once we have this installed, we can make and run Java programs on our computer. We'll begin by opening up our browser and searching Java SE Download. We need to click on the Java Downloads link, making sure it takes us to the Oracle website. Once on the website, we need to download the latest stable release, which at the time of filming this video is version 19.0.2. You can make sure you're downloading the latest version by making sure you're in the Java Downloads tab and not the Java Archive tab. We can see there's the Java 17 version, but this is not the newest version, so we want to stay in the Java 19 tab. If there is a new stable version when you attempt to download the Java SE, please download that version instead. If we scroll down, we can see we have the option to download a Linux, Mac OS, or Windows version. If you're running a Windows operating system, you will want to open the Windows tab and click on the x64 installer link. If you're on a machine running Mac OS, select the Mac OS tab. However, we will need to check whether we need to download and install the ARM64 version or the x64 version. To find this out, go to the Apple logo on the top left corner, press the About This Mac button, and check the processor or chip field. If it says Intel, you'll want to click on the x64 DMG installer link. If it says M1, M2, or any future M chips, you'll want to click on the ARM64 DMG installer link. This may take a short while, but once the installer is downloaded, it will be in your downloads folder. Let's open the installer and follow the steps it takes us through. If you're on a different device, the process will be slightly different, but the installer will guide you through it. However, there are a couple things we'll point out during this installation that will also be relevant to you, so please watch along. First, we'll be greeted by the installer where we click Next. You may be greeted with a license agreement, and if so, click on Accept. Next, the installer will prompt us to choose a location to install the Java SE. By default, it will suggest installing in a default directory. We want to keep the default location, as this will be helpful when using and installing an integrated development environment in the future. The installer will begin extracting the files necessary for the installation. This may take a moment, but once the files have been extracted, the installer will display a installation complete message and prompt us to click the close button. Finally, with the installer closed, Java SE is installed on our computer. And that's it. You can now use the Java SE to develop and run Java programs. At this point, you don't have an actual application you can open and run, so in the next video, we'll take a look at how we can run our Java program from video 1 without an IDE using the command line. See you there!